actually distribute and attached the attendance for tonight, so don't worry about that. Okay, for tonight, this is actually our week 2, and we have three groups which they are going to present about language expressions, content management, and introduction to vlogging. Wait. So the target groups, have you actually ready about the PowerPoint slides and also the activities?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's go with the first group. The introduction to vlogging. Muhammad Iqmal, Hafiz, Afiq Shahmi, Abu Hanifah, Muhammad Fadil, Valerie, Amir, Rafiki, Nurul Iza. Okay, I think there are 7 of you. Okay, you may start right now.
Alright, so good night, everybody. So today, my group will be presenting Introduction to Vlogging. So to start off, let's meet our team members. So our team members consist of 7 people who are Muhammad Iqmal Harith, Muhammad Hafiz, Muhammad Afiq Shahmi, Abu Hanifah, Muhammad Fadil, Muhammad Amir Rafiki, and lastly me, Valerie Nalini. So, just an overview of what we'll be presenting. We'll be talking about what is vlogging, benefits of vlogging, getting started, creating content, promoting your blog, and conclusion. So, I'll be starting off with what is vlogging. So, the definition of vlogging is it is a video blogging where individuals create and publish video content on regular basis. So, vlog posts consists of creating a video of yourself where you talk on a particular subject, such as reporting or reviewing a product or an event. It can even serve as a way to share your artistic process or provide a tutorial guide on a creative practice or topic. Some vloggers even use it as a means to share new performance art or music they have created. The history of vlogging, it started off as a form of personal expression. So, for the history, it goes way back in 1977, where a man named Nathan created the first vlog on the internet. It's called the Webcam Chronicles, and this vlog consisted of a series of videos that he recorded using his webcam. And then in 1999, a website called The Spot became the first website to host user generated videos. So, this website allows users to upload videos of themselves and share them with others. And then you have the 2000s, where in 2001, YouTube was launched. And now, in modern days, you have famous vloggers such as PewDiePie, Zoella, Shane Dawson, and etc. So as I end my point here, I'd like to pass the next slide to Muhammad Fadil. Thank you.
Wait, for the rest of you, do you have any other questions to ask for this, for the first slide? Yes, Muhammad Hafiz. Do you have anything to ask? Hafiz, do you have anything to ask? Yes, Adam. What is it? Adam Ashraf. Okay, if there's none, okay, you may proceed with the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Valerie. Okay, I will continue our presentation with benefit of vlogging. Okay, the first benefit of vlogging is we can build self-confidence. When we want to do a vlog, first of all, we must improve our communication skill. After we improve our communication skill, we also increase our confidence and our creativity. So by doing a vlogging, it can build up our self-confidence.
Yes.
The second benefit is possibility of more career opportunities. For this point is, as you can see, there are a lot of famous vloggers out there who make money from vlogging video, such as they do advertising or marketing for some company or some other restaurant. So when they do the advertising or marketing for the company, they actually get paid by the company. So by doing a vlogging, it can generate an income. The third benefit is we can learn a new skill. Before we do a vlog video, we must learn a few skills such as editing video, photograph, and storytelling. Or if we already have the skill, we must improve our skill so it can make our content more attractive to the audience.
May I ask,
Yes,
why storytelling?
because if you want to make a video, you must have a build up story. So how you want to make an intro, how you want to
Okay,
make a climax, and how you want
okay,
to make a conclusion in your video.
that's a good point. Okay, thank you.
Okay, the next benefit is social advantage. Social advantage means by doing a vlogging video, we can build a community of like-minded individual.
Mhm.
Such as if we make a content about food review, there are a lot maybe other people who actually like our content. So at our platform, maybe they can share some ideas or some other experience about the experience that they already have to share with us, so we can change idea or interact with each other. The last of the point is personal branding. Vlogging can help establish a personal brand by you must consistently do great content so you can gain a loyal followers or a loyal audience to follow up or appreciate your work and your creativity. So you have your personal brand. That's all for me. So I will pass our presentation to Mama Ame. Thank you,
Thank you, Abu Hanifa.
Abu Hanif.
Okay, thank you, Fadil. So I'm gonna
Okay.
present about getting started. First, first point is the topic. We should choose a topic that we like. For example, such as historical places like Plaza Merdeka. And second point is why we need to share to other people's because we want to let them know that there are too many historical places in Malaysia. Like I
Mhm.
said earlier about Plaza Merdeka, that normally people just call it Dataran Merdeka.
Mhm.
In Dataran Merdeka, there are also many interesting places such as Kuala Lumpur Library, Queen's Victoria Fountain,
Mhm.
Mary's Church, Old High Court buildings, and River of Life. And the third point is uh, the equipment needed to get a good video. For example, we used to we use camera like smartphone or camera Canon or camera Sony, and other than that, microphone. Microphone is for a good sound, and the next one is tripod, lighting, editing software like um, PixArt. There are many software in the Google right now. And the last point is the best practice for filming. For example, lighting. Uh, we must uh, we must take a good lighting to create a well exposed image, and the angle, which is a nice spot to make the videos so interesting. As as I end my part for this slide, I will pass it to my friend.
Wait,
Huh?
you guys. Okay,
Okay.
can I ask you a bit? Just a bit of
Yes,
question.
sir.
Do you think that we actually need a really expensive like tools just for vlogging? Is it really necessary
Uh,
to actually do that? Do you think so?
mm, no, we can budget, but apa ni?
Like a
It,
cheap phone,
it,
is it okay?
huh?
Like using a cheap phone and using like
Yeah.
okay.
It's up to who. It's up to the budget that we have.
Mm.
If
But does
let's
it will actually affect the result of the vlogs?
okay, what? Repeat. Come again.
Do you think that using the different types and the different brands or the different quality of the equipment or the tools will actually affect the end result of the video? What do you think?
Yes, because if we use like Android phone, there are some lagging. If we use an iPhone, the video will be smooth.
So do you guys actually agree with me if I'm saying that using more expensive tools or expensive technology is actually have better quality of the product?
Guys. Yes.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
agree.
Yep.
Do you agree with
I
that?
agree,
Or
sir.
do you have
Yes,
anything
sir.
to argue with it?
I agree, sir.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you so much.
Thank you
Okay,
so
you may
much.
proceed.
You always right, sir.
Hey, that's it.
As I end my part for this slide, I will pass it to my friend Ame to present the next slide.
Okay,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and hi. Good
So
evening. So
evening.
now I would like to tell all of you about how to creating content for introduction to vlogging and what step do you need to have. Here have this slide have step. Do you need to have? Okay. First step is define your goals and your target audience. Before you want to start creating content, you should have a clear idea of your goals and who your target audience. Then what do you want to achieve on your content and who are you trying to reach? So next step is after you got define your goals and target audience, you must do research and plan your content. Choose a relevant topic and interesting to your audience and plan out the structure and format your content like creating an outline, drafting a script or storyboarding your ideas. And the last step is the main part of the process where you actually create your content, but it is depend on the type of content. This 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 content can involve filming, recording, editing, or writing. So I think that's all for me, and I will pass to the next presenter, Abu Hanifah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Amir. So this is the part how to promoting your blog. First is building your audience. Gaining subscriber and follower is a key goal for many individuals and businesses on social media platforms. Subscriber and followers are individuals who have opted to see your content and updates regularly, either by subscribing to your channel or following your profile. Uh, and second, leveraging social media. Social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube are great place to promote your content and attract new subscribers and followers. You can use hashtags, engage with other users, and run campaigns to reach a wider audience. And last is collaborating with other bloggers. Um, when choosing who to collaborate with, look for bloggers who have a similar target audience to your own. This will ensure that the collaboration will be beneficial for both parties and that your content will resonate with their viewers. Now I will pass it to my fellow groupmate, Afi, to present the next slide.
Okay, thank you, Abu Hanifah. Assalamualaikum and good evening. I want to present my conclusion. First, I want to recap the main point. Okay, first, definition of vlogging. Basically, to easier to learn, it's easier to understanding what the vlogging is. You take the phone or camera and record some your regular basis, routine or anything else. For example, cooking or traveling or and so on. Like cooking, you can record your progression, how to make, what is the ingredient, and so on. Okay, two is a benefit of vlogging. Can you improve the soft skill like communication skill, increase the confidence, can learn new skill and social advantage. And other than that is more career opportunities like media industry, for example, journalist and film producer, marketing and advertising. All right. The next point is getting started. What are your passionate? That is most important before you start the vlogging, because we do this expected a long time. We enjoy the moment. Because if you don't enjoy the moment, you do because you want to try or anything else, you not enjoy the moment and you give up in the halfway. Second is equipment needed. Of course, camera is an important thing, but doesn't matter between camera phone or DSLR camera or aftermarket camera expensive. You according to ability first. That's the first thing you can do. Uh, the another point is creating content. You need to brainstorm the idea. You should always thinking your content idea to get the best result. Second one is planning and scripting to ensure the vlogging goes smoothly and according to plan. The last one is promoting your vlog. Use the media social platform to gain the subscriber and follower, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. TikTok now on the rise attractive content. Um, so the conclusion is you can make a sum of money if you get the subscriber and follower. Something like paid review, promote the product, food review, and anything else. I hope you all enjoy our presentation and become interested in vlogging as a hobby or career. That's all for me.
Okay, for the rest of the team, do you have any other questions about this one? Okay. By the way, congratulations for the first team presenter. Anyone would like to ask this team any other questions that we actually regarded to the presentation?
No, sir. We well informed.
I have a question for you. Do you think, okay, nowadays actually we can see that if you opened any kind of social media platform, like for example for YouTube's. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Twitter. I don't have any other platform. I just randomly log into YouTube. I could see that even youngsters nowadays they're actually more towards into vlogging. And do you think it's actually a better thing actually for them to experiencing vlogging and making that as a part of their careers? Do you think it's actually a good thing?
Yes, sir. It's a good thing.
Can you please describe and explain why?
For my opinion is some is good, some not. But I see a lot of YouTuber or content creator such as if famous one is like a Logan Paul,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is he made a vlog, but he made a wrong with he made accident at Japan when he vlogging around the forest where the Japanese people made a suicide. So he get a backlash from everyone or the netizen around the world. So from that incident, he learned uh, to empower himself or to learn what he do wrong from his past to make a better one in the future. So he can make a better content, and sometimes the content can give a value or moral for our daily life.
How about those who actually risking their education just for the sake of vlogging for their career? What do you think? It is just about a about a personal preference and opinions. There is no right and wrong. I'm just asking you, how about those who actually willing to risk their?
So let's say,
Okay, okay, one more time. Okay, my question to you is, what is your opinion about those who actually willing to risk their future education just for the sake of pursuing their hobbies as a blogger, as a future career? What do you think about that? Do you agree?
Actually, always see what is the true incentive or like a true motive. His true motive. He want to
Okay.
be. Some people want to be the successful content creator, which is to be rich, or some of it is just want to make a better content, give a moral value to another one. So I cannot we cannot uh, judge and everyone who vlogging just think, oh, he maybe make just want to make a money or want to monetize his content. Some of it maybe want to just to express his experience around the world, around the people, like a
Mm.
traveling vlog. So everyone can maybe feel how to travel just through the video.
But how about those who are willing to risk for their education, becoming a dropout towards the end of their life?
Well, it's basically actually blogging is actually risking for new student because it's actually for prevented our society to actually have a human resource for future education like working, etc., etc. But for my opinion, blogging should only be affordable for those who already achieved success and wanted to achieve another success, so there
Mm.
are no clash in the future. Plus, I don't know, I never meet one blogging YouTuber etc. But it's actually really hard for them to achieve a success. Most of them are have less sub, subscriber, less view in YouTube
Mm.
or TikTok. But yeah, it's actually depend on what whether you want to take the risk or it's go big or go home.
Mm. Okay, it's all about risking, right? You have to risk something in order to achieve something. Sometimes it's a choice of life. Okay, thank you for this team. Congratulations. Yeah, by the way, do we have any yeah, quiz? Okay, the activity. Yeah, what is it you have prepared for us? Tell us.
We have 5 questions. The link for
Fiz, tak dengar Fiz.
Okay, this quiz have 5 questions.
Okay.
For every student will join it. Okay, the link in the chat box.
Wait. Okay. Can I answer it too?
Yeah.
Quizzes.
We will wait for student to join in this quiz.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Lots of us joining. That's a good thing. 50. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. $75. See that through. Let me do this right now. 83.
Okay, I will start it.
Okay, start it. What is this? Brilliant. It's mimicry. Mm. What is sniff blogging? How to come up with engaging topics and themes. Okay, are you guys done?
Done.
Okay, then thank you so much. Okay, awesome, awesome presentation, and thank you for the engaging quizzes and activities towards the end of the presentation. Okay, thank you. Okay, can we proceed with the next group, which is what was the topic? Content management. Muhammad Khairul Nizam, Shazana, Naima, Hazik, Hasif, and Ellen, and Zahirin. You guys, for the rest of you, you may ask them any questions. The presenters will actually will willing to ask answer any kind of questions within their power. Just try to ask if you have any doubts about that. Okay. Okay, you may start right now. Okay. Okay.
Hello, good night to everyone and our lecturer, Sir Muhammad Hafiz. Uh, our group will be presenting topic content management, and our presenter will be Muhammad Haziq Zikri, which is me, Nurul Naimah, Muhammad Asif, Ahmad Zahirin, and Muhammad Khairul Nizam. The activities will be Helen Julius, Nurul Shazana, and control system will be Muhammad Ifan. Next. The definition of the content management is the process for the collection, delivery, retrieval, governance, and overall management of information in any format. The term is typically used in reference to administration of the digital content lifecycle, provision to permanent storage or deletion. The content involved may be image, video, audio, and multimedia as well as text. Next. There is 7 stages of content management. The first one is organization. The first step where categories are created, taxonomies designed, and classification scheme developed. The second step is creation. Content is classified into architectural categories. The third step is storage. Content format and storage decisions are made based on ease of access, delivery, security, and other factors dependent on the organization's needs. The fourth step is workflow. Rules are designed to keep content moving through various roles while maintaining consistency with the organization policies. The fifth step is editing. This step involves managing multiple content versions and presenting changes. The sixth step is publishing, the stage where the content is delivered to users, which can be defined as website visitors or internal publishing via the intranet for employees. The last step is removal or archive. The final step where content is deleted or moved to an archive when it is infrequently accessed or obsolete.
Okay.
Okay. I will be passed to next presenter, which is Emma. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Haziq, for the explanation. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone.
Hi, Naima.
Okay, hi. Okay, so now we move to next topic, which is digital content management. Okay, so what is digital content management? Okay, digital content management is a set of process allowing business to streamline digital content production, allocation, and distribution. Okay, Irfan, next. Okay, so these are the type of digital content. So we have two type digital content. Okay, first we have digital asset management system, and we also have digital content management system. Okay, so digital asset management system is usually used for internal digital data management. Okay, so basically for managing content in its purest forms. Okay, uh, for the example for asset management system, uh, are HR files or for branding templates, and also we can use for business contract, and actually presentation also digital asset management system. Okay, next we move to digital content management system. Okay, this is we use to control external public facing content. Actually, it is very efficient in organizing digital asset for public sharing. In fact, it relates to marketing, sales, and customer report. Okay, for the example, actually for content management system ni, eh, actually for this content management system, we also can use social media to do a content. And then from social media, we also can post video, and then we also can explain more detail about the product information. Okay, next, Irfan. Okay, so these are the example of digital content management. So first we have social media content management. Actually, it can help to create and organize social media marketing strategy with defined goals, and it also can analyze engagement. Okay, for the example, actually now we have a lot of social media platform. So as user, actually we can analyze the engagement day by day. Okay, so the example for platform, we can use TikTok, Instagram, for promote our product. Okay, so from that we can know all our followers like or dislike the product that we sell on our platform lah. Okay.
Can I ask? Can I
Yes,
ask?
sir.
So the way you actually figure out
Mm-hmm.
the level of engagement of the viewers is actually through the likes, is it?
From the likes, comments, and sometimes from we also can do a website for any improvement from our product.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So next we move to web content management. Okay, from the web content management, it's also used to create, manage, and display web pages. And the other way to manage digital information on a website without prior knowledge of web programming. And it also can include components for a specific industry. Okay, so this one, I will give an example. Okay, so Proda is also one of well-known automobile in Malaysia. So if we as buyer want to buy a car, so we need to do more research for car that what we want to buy kan. So
Yeah.
uh, from website, so we can do more research and to figure out the best features that product can provide for their car. And actually, website also the best web content management that we can use to figure out the specific features that we want.
Thank you.
Um, do you think that
Mm-hmm.
if someone wants to promote the
Okay.
products,
All right.
is that particular person needs to engage and have a cooperation with the other company, like well-established company? Do you think it would actually help, or we just have to independently publish and do all the marketing by itself?
Oh, actually, for me, it's help also because um we what people say it the well-known people actually it help to improve our marketing lah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you do agree that we have to sometimes associate with other brand and well-established company.
Yes,
Okay.
because I also do a business actually.
Mm.
I do a canvas painting at Instagram. Okay, before this, I I start without any orang itu tu siapa?
Experience.
Without any experience. And then I start from from the bottom lah. And after that, I got more followers, and then my friend buy it from me. So the marketing can improve, and my product sell
So you're actually a businesswoman as well.
ah little bit ah.
Okay, okay.
It's a good story.
Okay. So next I will pass the presentation to Kasif. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What the crap is that? Content management system tools. Whose turn is this? And who's presenting right now? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? What's happening?
Wait a minute, sir.
What's happening? Are you okay? Are you somewhere in the other world?
Issues, I guess.
Issues. Okay, it's okay. Take your time. Uh, is this supposed to be the presentation? Is it on? Or is it like I'm waiting for something? Someone?
Uh,
Still have the issue.
we have an issue.
Okay, it's okay. Take your time.
So Kasif said he can enter this Google Meet.
Why?
Sir didn't approve him.
What actually his name?
Hasif.
My name is Hasif, sir.
Hasif. Hi. There you go. I think it's you, right, Hasif?
No, I joined the first link you sent to the group. I waiting for the 9 o'clock.
And then?
I stay at the link until now. I think doesn't have class at this night.
Okay, so?
I'm so sorry, sir.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, it's okay. Okay, so can you proceed with the presentation?
Okay.
Okay. Go.
The definition of content management system, or we can call it as CMS. A content management system, CMS, is a software that helps users create, manage and modify content on a website without the need for technical knowledge. In other words, a CMS lets you build a website without needing to write code from scratch or even know how to code at all. As we know, the CMS can help us to create short movies or some videos just like a content creator. You just put all the videos and photos and it auto create movies for us. We just choose the template from the open source website from the CMS. For example, the open source website just like Joomla, Drupal, Magento for the e-commerce stores, and next for the Squarespace, Wiz, and Typo3. That's
Okay.
all, that's all for me. Thank you. Sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
It's
For
okay. You're forgiven. Don't worry. Done?
Done. It's done.
Okay. The benefit of content management. And who's turn right now?
Yes, sir.
Zahirin.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so hi and Assalamualaikum. I am Zahirin and today I'm going to talk about the benefit of content management. As we all know, content management refers to the process of organizing, storing, and managing digital content in a way that allows for easy access, retrieval, and sharing. The benefits of content management are numerous and can have a significant impact on businesses, organizations, and individuals. Some of the key benefits include improved efficiency, better collaboration, cost saving, better organization, and improved accuracy. So I will begin by explaining each point starting from the first one. So for the first point, improve efficiency. Content management systems allow for the automation of repetitive tasks such as publishing content to multiple channels or updating metadata. This can save time and improve efficiency, freeing up resources for other tasks. For the second point, better collaboration. Content management systems provide a centralized location for teams to collaborate on content creation, editing, and publishing. This can lead to improved communication, better decision making, and higher quality content. For the next point, cost saving. By streamlining content creation and management process, content management systems can reduce costs associated with content creation and distribution. A content management system can help to streamline the content creation process by providing templates, workflows, and other tools that can automate many repetitive tasks. This can reduce the amount of time and resources needed to create and publish content, thus ultimately leading to cost saving.
So you're not going to waste any time now about this.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank
ne-
you.
ne- I'm not done yet, sir.
I know.
Okay.
Proceed.
Okay, so
Back
for
to business.
the next point, better organization. Content management systems allow for the organization of digital content into categories, tags, and other data, making it easier to find and retrieve information. Even without a content management system, you can still you can still organize your digital content in a way that makes it easy to find and retrieve. This can involve using consistent naming conventions, creating a logical folder structure, and adding descriptive data to files. Last but not least, improve accuracy. Content management systems can enforce consistent formatting, style, and branding across all content, ensuring that the content is accurate and on message. Without a content management system, it can be more challenging to enforce consistent branding and messaging across all content. However, by creating style guides and templates, you can still ensure that your content is on brand and consistent. So overall, while a content management system can provide significant benefits for content management, there are still ways to improve your content management process without one. By focusing on organization, collaboration, branding, efficiency, and security, you can still achieve many of the benefits of content management.
Okay.
So that concludes my presentation. I'll pass it on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you. For the rest of you, do you have any other questions to the presenters? Or do you want? No question. Okay, if there's no question, you may proceed. Okay, thank you. How to create a good content management. Okay.
So how to create a good content management? So a good content management system is an essential tool for anyone or businesses that want to create, manage, and distribute high quality content to their audience. Ifan, next slide.
Mhm.
Irfan. Uh, so here I have 5 simple steps how to create a code content management system. So the first step is to define your goals. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve with your content? Do you want to increase brand awareness or something else? So once you have a clear idea of your goals, you can develop a content management system that will help you achieve them. So it's important to know your goals. So that for the first step. And the second step is to analyze your audience. We need to know who are they. You need to know who are they and what are their content needs. So take a moment to know what they need, what kind of content they need, understanding your audience. Understanding your audience is very important because that will help you create content that is relevant and valuable to them. So make sure to analyze your audience.
So basically, these are all the steps that you actually will apply and employ when you're actually working on your video documentary. And also, what is it? What you call this? The
Content,
what is it?
content management.
Yeah, content management. No, I mean the two projects that you are actually requiring to complete with these steps are actually the first one is video documentary, and the second one is what is actually the other project about the personal vlogging, the individual task, right? Because you have
Yes.
to really specify this kind of procedures while you are working with those projects. Okay, thank you. Next.
The third The third step is to develop a content strategy. This strategy includes defining the types of content you will create, the frequency of publishing, how many a days you want to publish your content, and the channel or platform that you use to distribute the content. For example, we have a YouTube, we have a TikTok, we have a Facebook, and we have a Instagram. That's all for free.
Of course, they're free.
Yes, it's a best thing. Uh, and because a good content strategy will help you create and publish high quality content consistently.
Mhm. Okay.
So it's very important to make a strategy.
Of course, you have to. Without any strategy, without any specific goals within your project, there will be like mostly like failures towards the end of the towards the end of the project. So you have to specify what is your goal and what are the management of the contents that you would love to proceed more with it, right? Because without any specific goals or objectives within your video documentary or your personal blogging, there's no use to it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Next.
Next is the fourth step is to choose the right content management tools. My friend have like my friend before he mentioned it for the
Okay.
tools.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many tools, content management system that are available,
Mm-hmm.
such as Joomla, Drupal, and WordPress.
Okay.
So make sure to choose the one that easy to use And the one
And
that
unfortunately, you know what? And unfortunately, I'm not really familiar with all those tools.
the tools.
No, I mean the tools that you're mentioning right now is something that I'm not really familiar with. But it's okay. Proceed. You know, it's just a sharing.
All
And
right.
okay.
All right.
Next.
Next, it's the final step. All right. After you follow all the step from step 1, 2, 3, 4, finally we can create a high quality content that is engaging, informative, and valuable to your audience. This also will help you to build trust with your audience lah. Yeah, something.
Okay. Good
So
one.
so just by following these simple steps, you can create a content management system that is effective and helps you achieve your goals. So,
Okay, let's say,
thank you for listening.
let's say, okay, let's say if you actually practicing all these steps within the production of the video, you actually define your goals, you have analyzed your audience, you have developed a content strategy which is really perfect and go through. But towards the end of the day, you are recording and you're using tools that is actually not really suitable or not really professional with what you're working on. What do you think? You get what I mean?
Uh, you said it's about a tool. It's about a
Yeah.
tool.
I mean,
Yeah.
like poor tool management, like the way you. How is it? What do you think about that?
But
Will
first
that actually
I will
affect the entire process of the production of the video? Do you think?
of course that will affect the entire
Is it worth it?
production.
Do you think it's worth to actually risk all those procedures just for the sake of? I mean, not. Uh, it's not like you're not investing enough for the equipment. You know.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Right. So what I'm trying to say is you are actually go through all the way through just for the goals and also the content strategy for the videos, and then towards the end of the day you are actually recording with really poor tools for like really towards the end of the process. So I think sometimes it's better once you actually investing for something, it's better just to go full force on it. It's better just to go full force on that. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. That's why to make sure to choose the one that easy to use. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
It meets your needs. Yeah. Yes.
Next.
So the next section is our activities. Shazana and Ellen have prepared the quiz.
Another quiz. Let's listen to this. See you next time. Yeah, see you next time.
So we move to activity game.
Okay, I'm ready.
So Ellen, can you share code on the screen? Now you guys can join the game.
Is there anyone of us who will get a present if you got the first place?
No,
Hello.
sir. Don't
You
have
got
any prize.
What's the prize?
Vitraya.
Wait, Ellen should this. Six. This. 60, 61, 2.
Okay, I will start the quiz now.
Okay, please do.
Okay.
Choose the examples. Content management stands for.
Tahan ya.
Choose the examples of digital content. Where do you guys actually do the storage after all the presentations have been done? Usually with your lecturers?
What's it?
I mean, once we have done with the presentations, where do we actually do the storage for all the slides and all the activities with other lecturers usually? What do you do?
You can use Google Drive. We will upload there.
Okay. Can you please hand it over to me once we have done with all the sessions, all the groups today? Can you please do that?
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the next group should be.
Okay.
Thank you, this group, so much.
Okay,
By the
sir.
way, I do love the presentation of the slides because it's really engaging. You know, I mean the colors, the arrangement, the management of the slides as well. Because I did my when I did my presentation, we usually do a formal presentation because our lecturers do not prefer for us to do more like colorings. They do not really like that. So I do like this kind of presentation slides actually, since it is actually not really a formal lesson. So I think it's fine. Thank you so much. Okay, next group. Who is the next group? Let's see, the last one. Language expressions. Angelina, Ching Liban, Ong Yu Heng, Muhammad Afif, Harith, Amirul Hakim, Afik, and Ayashi Zalan. Okay.
Do you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear clearly. Thank you, Harith.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all. We are from Group 3. My name is Muhammad Harisha along with my teammates Angelina, Ching Liban, Afif, Hakim, Afik, Ayashi, and Ong Yu Hing. That will present our topic today, which is language expressions. So what does expression means? Expression is an action of making known one's feeling, or as you can see in the slide, the expression is the ability to put words and word modifiers such as prefixes, suffixes together to create a thought which is meaningful and relevant to the speaker, listener, and topic of conversation. So it also word of praise, especially an idiomatic one. So not only expression is important in daily life conversation, it's also important in terms of logging, especially in what we're gonna discuss today, which is reflective logging. But we don't use expression for nothing, right? So here's
Have you ever actually interact with people that has no expression at all?
pardon me, sir.
Have you ever experienced interacting with any people out there without any expressions at all?
Yes, I do have.
How does it feel?
Intense. Kind of intense.
Okay, okay, proceed.
Okay. All right. Here's come the purpose of the language expression is that it enables the speaker to be able to express their thoughts, feelings, and ideas, as well as argue a point of view and engage in successful interaction with others. So without these elements, the speakers cannot deliver the expression in the blog. And as you can see, the language expression is very important for the speaker in order to do a vlogging or reflective vlogging.
Yeah.
So beside that, the language expression purpose is the ability to show your audience how you perceive the world, decide things, and describe the events. All right. So next, these are the types of the expression, which is idioms, slang, phrasal verb, proverb, cliches, and jargon. So without wasting any time, I will pass to the next presenter, Ayashi, to explain more about the types of expression. Thank you.
Thank you.
So okay, we just know that types of expression have idiom, slang, phrasal verbs, proverbs, cliche, and jargon. Okay, the first thing that I want to talk is about idioms. Idioms is a phrase when taken as a whole has a meaning you will not be able to deduce from the meanings of the individual words. Such as example, I was over the moon when I saw my result. So we can see that we use idiom over the moon that show we are very happy. So next is slang. Slang is type of language consisting of words and phrases regarded as very informal, more common in speech than writing, and typically restricted to a particular context or group of people. Example, do you see her new car? It was lit. Lit refer to something amazing. Next is
Basically,
phrasal.
Not basically, slang is something that you actually slang is actually a language that actually being used popular among the community that are frequently being used, and it is actually acceptable language among of the communities. It's not really like a formal language, but it's a language being used widely among the communities as and they actually embrace that language as part of the community. That is what I know what is slang. Okay. Please proceed.
Next is phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs is group of words that function as a verb and made up of a verb plus a preposition and adverb or both. Example, the combination of the verb pick plus the preposition up, uh, pick up. That means leave. So next is I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you very much. So next up is proverbs. It's a traditional saying or phrase that express a perceived truth. It gives a practical advice based on the shared human experience. Like for example, all that glitters may is not gold, meaning that something that appear valuable, true may not be. It's also a word that is being used by old people or in what we learn is proverbs. Okay, so next, cliches. Is a phrase or idea that has been used to the extent that it has lost its original meaning. Like for example, every silver line, every cloud has a silver lining is a way that we can express hope. Next, jargon. Special words and phrases that are used by particular groups of people, especially in their work. Like some words that we use is hard copy, which is a physical printout of documents that we use every day. Okay, so for guidelines, clear and concise. You must express what you want to deliver using correct words. Use various sentences structures, keep intriguing and preventing it from getting boring, like changing up your words and not repeating the same words over and over again. Use pause and inflections. This helps to convey emotions and emphasize certain points. And also be non-directive and non-judgmental as everyone have their own opinion in their own perspective. Okay. Thank you. That's all from our group.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for the rest of the online team with this group? Or you guys are sleeping?
No, everything's good.
No, sir. Everything good.
No, sir. So yeah. Okay, now what do you got for us for the activity?
So we
By the
got
way, thank you so much.
activity the chat box. We can
Chat box.
there's a quizzes.
Mhm.
Can you guys join it?
We're joining it right now.
Yeah.
52, 3. Please, monkey. Eighty-one, 82.
I think, may I start now?
Yes, you may start now, please.
All right. Wait.
Why is the white to white?
Why I can't?
Is the quiz broken?
Wait. It's broken ah. Tak boleh ah.
It's broken.
It doesn't work.
Wait, I send another link.
Can you overcome it?
Can you join the another link? I just paste it on chat
Okay,
box.
wait. Let me. Six. Just 74. I think you may start the game right now. It's okay.
All right.
All of it. Is everyone done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you to this group. I think you actually did a very good presentation as well. Thank you so much. I think all of the presentations quite engaging and interesting. Okay, do not forget to send me and submit all the presentations. Uh, how do you want to submit this one? Should I share my Google Classroom link with you?
Cancer.
I think I will share just wait, someone's texting me. Okay, later. Okay, I'll require you guys to submit all the presentations and the activities related to these topics in my Google Classroom later. I'll give you the link. Okay, by the way, it's 10:41, it's almost 11.
Sir, I want to ask you something about
What is it?
the proposal one, the vlogging one, the video vlogging.
Mm-hmm.
Is the compulsory for every groupmate to take a part in video?
That is actually no, it's not necessary. It's not compulsory for each of the team members to actually be in that video. It's just depending on your creativity. Hairul, is it Hairul? Am I right?
Yes, sir. Khairul.
Okay, so it's not really compulsory for you to make sure that every part of your team to join for the video. It's actually depending on your creativity, how you're going to manage and organize your video. That is just up to you. Don't worry.
Thank
Have
you,
you
sir.
seen have you seen actually some of the examples shown? I think some of the videos uploaded on YouTube about the reflective logging by some of
Uh,
the have you?
Not yet, but we just made research about it right now.
Oh, so what did research say about it?
Uh, uh, we our research said more the vlog the documentary is more to the historical place.
Okay.
So we want to
This is
try
actually
to
reflective
get
logging, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, reflective blogging, as I mentioned before, it's actually on your based on your personal experiences from the first phase that you've gone through, which is the proposal stage phases, until the last one, which is the presentation, which is the big project presentation that you will do within the upcoming few months, within the upcoming few weeks. So any other thoughts, any other experiences, or any other issues, any other feelings or dissatisfaction that you are actually dealing throughout the process of completing the projects, you can actually do it as a compilation of the entire video, you know. So but if you want to actually let your team members to be part of the reflective blogging, it's actually you can do it as well. You don't have to worry. Is that clear, Cairo?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Any other question?
Sir, for the documentary part, for the documentary video, does each groupmate must participate in the video or just set of the groupmate?
For that video,
The
there are 16 of you, right? 16, or mostly I think 16 or 17, or might be less than that, because you know, uh, from the beginning of the preparation of the video, some of the participants in your group, they will actually be assigned to take some other roles, not necessarily to be, not necessarily all the members need to join for the what do you what do you say, not all the members, all the team members will have to be in that video, but all the team members will have some sort of parts within the production of the video, you know. Maybe some of them, they will have to hold the camera, and some other person, some other people, they will have to do the interviews, will do the talk, and will do the angles of the video taking, you know.
Understood, sir.
Okay, so it means that it's not everyone going to be in that video, doesn't have to, but everyone has to be in a certain role within the production of the video itself. Is that clear, Fik?
Clear, sir. Another
Okay.
one.
What is it?
For the documentary, is it compulsory for we to interview someone, or we can just make a video from the history like Wikipedia and sort of?
It's actually depending on the topic they are choosing, that you have chosen. For example, if you go to some historic places, if you want to get, if you want to go further about the historical of that thing, of the event, you might have to interview some prominent people just to get some facts. But sometimes you can't only depend for a single source. Sometimes you have to go for multiple sources as well. Okay, but if you are going through for some like historical food, traditional food, and some cultures, I think most of it, you have to dig further, and in order to get that fact, you have to get a specific source that for you to actually support and validate the fact that you have found throughout the process of probing the information. So excluding the interview is, I think, not possible, but you might be able to find some other ways. For example, doing some research, reading some other journals, or reading some other research papers by some researchers in the prior years. You can do that. Not necessarily you do not have to make yourself to interview people. It doesn't have to be like that, but it could be one of the ways to validate your finding, to make sure that what you have found is what is actually happened in the past. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So you have to be clear that in order to actually validate your sources, it could be in different or in other in other different sources as well. It could be throughout the research. It could be throughout the readings of books in libraries, or it could be in different sources. It doesn't have to be a specific interview session, but it could be a strong one to have an interview with some prominent people, just to make sure that the fact that you are digging into is really the one that is actually being spreading throughout the community. Okay?
Okay, sir. Last question.
Wow, so many questions.
Do we need to submit both proposal on the same date?
Yes, of course. I'm not necessarily on the same day, but it's actually within the same week. I think it's within the last week 6, if I'm not mistaken, the one that I presented, right?
Okay, I'll check back.
Yeah, it's no. I'm telling you, it's within the week 6. Uh, you have to submit that. You have to
Okay.
check. It's a fact. You don't have to. So within the first week until the 6 weeks, we actually working on that 2 proposals: the video documentary, and also for the the on stage act. Is it the other one? Video documentary on the on stage. So actually within this week, you can actually work with your team to discuss what is actually the topic that piques your interest the most. Okay, you can actually start from this week. That's why I will give you the leisure to actually spend 1 hour without my supervision to discuss among yourself what is the topic that you need to work out, just to make sure that you can seek some guidance from me. And once you have found a topic and come up with some plans and procedures, but make sure you actually seek my guidance first and tell me what is uh, the the motives, the objectives of the entire process, the entire topic that you're going to choose. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
so I think you can work on this by this week on Thursday, because we still have class, but I will just allocate only 1 hour for you, or maybe less than that, just for you to discuss what is the topic that you would like to work on. Okay, because please do not procrastinate your task or your project, because there are lots of other tasks that will be coming within the nearest future, so you won't be piling up with all those kind of complex projects. Okay, got it? Done.
Got
Done,
it.
guys. Okay, now for the very important thing right now, I would like to bring forward here. Guys, I've checked. We have around 119 and around 120 participants for our section. Unfortunately, when I've checked at our SAS, the system, the registered number of students only 42. Can you imagine that? The only numbers of participants that actually registered for my section are only 42 participants, and for the rest of the 100 something, they are not even registered yet. Have you guys really checked on this through?
Sir,
What is it?
that means there's new student that will take by the author manually by the um, head of lecturer.
I'm not so sure how this is actually working in university, because I'm a newbie here. I'm a new lecturer. But the thing is, the thing that actually intimidating me the most is one Dr. Noriza said that if you guys really not registered on my section, you can't join for my class. Actually, that is what the thing that actually quite really intimidating right now.
You mean registered in auto?
Yes, you have to register under my section. And then I told her how come it could actually happen, because when I did my online meeting with my students, there were 120, almost 120 students participating for the class. So she said that please check at your maps. Uh, I'm not sure what is maps. Wait.
Is the lecturer with Encik Zainal Abidin and Dr. Nuriza binti
Yes, the
Muhammad
Encik Zainal Abidin is the coordinating subject, but Dr. Noriza is our head of department. So she told me that if you do not register under my section, that will be a big problem. It will become a massive problem, because for you guys, because you are actually attending for the second times of my English language class online. So if you're not if you're not registered for your course properly, there's a possibility for you not to be counted in my class. That is the thing that I'm actually scared the most. Can you please check on that? I've asked Dr. Riza. Wait. Okay, she said that uh, you have to register under my section, and check their SMAP, SMAP, something like that.
Is there supposed to be two different classes in author? Because there's one with SA01057 and Zainals. Both are section 7. Or is it just
I'm not
student?
so sure because we have 20 something sections, right? I thought it's your own choice to register which one is actually your preference to join in according to your timetable.
Indeed. Yeah, according to our timetable.
So what? How to set? I think you have to do something about this because only 42 students. Do you want me to read the names, or you just want to attach the document on a WhatsApp group?
Just in WhatsApp group stuff.
Okay, I will attach.
group.
Okay, I'll attach the document in our WhatsApp group, and you'll see that only 42 students actually registered under my section. So for the rest of you, please take some further actions on this. I'm not so sure how, but I hope that you can tell me what actually you can do to overcome the problem. Okay, because we would like to avoid any kind of inconveniences throughout the upcoming few weeks, because you are all going to work on the project, and my biggest concern is you actually, because you have to pass through this paper, this project. So even if it's not under my section, it's okay to actually be with some other sections, but I just want you to pass through the projects. That's all. That's my biggest concern right now. Okay, can you please do something about it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, got it, eh? Okay, once we have finished with our class, I will attach the documents, just a screenshot of it. Those who are not listed, please do something about it. Check your SMAP, or maybe you can contact Zainal for further action. I do not know.
Sir,
Okay, this actually, what is it?
Some of us, they are from ex diploma HM. We still in progress to register the subject.
Oh, why haven't you registered earlier?
Yeah, we just enrolled this sem.
You
I
couldn't.
think, but Dr. Riza told me that the last day for your enrollment for the section is actually yesterday.
Yeah, but it
We
going
have
to
registered, sir,
PAT.
but we're waiting for the approval.
So can you please tell me by the nearest days, within these few days, if you are still my students, that actually would make me feel really happy. But if you're not under my section, that also is fine, don't worry. It's just that I know my biggest concern is for you to pass through the projects and all these papers. That's all. Please check.
The result will be come out on week 3, if not mistaken. The approval, the endorsement.
Yeah, seriously.
What my PK told me. Lah.
Okay lah. So is there anything else you want to talk about right now? Or you want to share about? Okay, by the way, all the topics that you have chosen, please refer to me first. And once I approve the topic that you have chosen within your groups, then you can proceed with the next one, which is your proposal planning. Okay, so for the rest of you, please do something about your registration. If the approval of the section will be within the next week, I think next week is actually our week 3, right? This is only our section, our second week. So anything for the registration within under my section, please tell me further, because only 42, and for the rest of you, more than half of the participants right now is actually not under my section. My biggest worry right now. So do something about it, okay? Please, yeah.
Sir.
What is it? Yes.
So
Okay.
actually, we registered this subject through a spreadsheet. We actually received a spreadsheet. So there were 76 students who actually put our name inside the spreadsheet.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to manually do it.
You have to do it manually?
Yeah, I can send you the spreadsheet. You can have a look at it. So there were 76 students accepted for the English section 7.
Is it like a valid procedure for you to go through?
For the ex-diploma students, that's how we do it.
Oh, sorry, sorry, I do not know about this because I'm new.
I think maybe the 42 students are those are new to UTHM. And the other 76, us, we are the ex diploma, so we had to do it manually.
Okay, if that's the case, that would be fine. But because Dr. Nuriza told me that some students in the prior semester, they actually, until year 6, they only get to know that they are not under the section of the classes that they're attending. So they have wasted for about 6 weeks, and everything that have been done throughout the weeks is just for nothing. So I don't want that to happen with any of you. Okay. So if you're really sure that that is one of the valid procedures for you to go through, that's fine for me. Okay.
Yes, I've sent you the link at the chat box that you can have a look at the spreadsheet.
Okay, thank you, Yankesh. That's great. Okay, and one last reminder for you. Please do send me all those slides and all the activities related, okay? Any other question before we actually ended our class?
So one more.
What is it?
I'm actually not assigned to any groups at the moment. Because last week,
Oh,
I'm the one who
Yankesh,
texted you.
you're the one who texted me, just right.
Yeah.
I've just read, but I couldn't afford to reply your text because I can't have two minds at the same time because I'm doing my online classes. You guys, please sometimes do not text me like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Sorry,
I'm
sir.
okay actually, but pity me lah, kesian lah pada ICJ, you guys phone.
Yes, sir. So how about that, sir?
Okay, I will assign to you later. I will do some amendments on the list, okay? And then I'll update in our WhatsApp group. Okay, okay.
There are a number of us who don't have groups. So do I do a list in a group?
What is it? Sorry?
There are a number of us that don't have a group for English. We are not assigned to any group. So do I do a list in the group that we don't have a group?
Yeah. But I will have to find the empty slot first. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Thank you. I will update in our WhatsApp group later.
Sure.
Okay. Last question. Anyone before we end our class?
Sir, can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Regarding about the group task of the video documentary, can we do the documentary about some local business?
Of course you can.
We can.
As I've told you before, the numbers of topics isn't being limited to only 5 or 6. The one that I presented before this, it could be anything. Wait. Someone wants to admit. Okay, what is it? Or what was the topic? Who was talking just now? Hairul, is it?
Shahrizal.
Okay, what was the topic that you wanted to go for them?
I didn't decide yet, but I was wondering about maybe some local business of like ketupat or something like that.
I think you can do it. There's no problem, but I will further validate this one with Dr. Nuriza or Jazana, okay?
And I also have to ask, for example, like we choose the business about, for example, lemang. We choose. Do we have to talk about the history of that food, or we just talk about the history of the business?
That's why you need to have your own focus, Shahrizal. Are you digging into the history of the food, or are you actually? What is it? What is the other one? What was the other one?
The history of the business or the history of the food itself.
So, which one is actually your focus? Is it going to be the business or is it going to be on the food?
I think the business is easier than the history because we don't have to talk to people.
Then focus on the business itself. Maybe not so much maybe you can a little bit touch on about the food, but not so much about the history of the food. Understand?
Okay, understood.
Okay, so what you can do is, if you have a specific focus, you can still focus on the food, but not really digging into on the food, because your main focus right now is you're actually working on the business. So find the root of the business development. How does it been established throughout the years? Okay, that's what I can do. That I think that one requires some of the interviews from the well-established person, or maybe some other procedures. Okay, is that clear, Sharizal?
Okay, clear.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, close-ended question. No more questions. You can ask me and text me personally later. Okay.
So what about today attendance?
Okay. Done. Okay. Done.
Done, sir.
I'm done. I'm tired.
Okay, done.
Okay, sir.
Attendance.
No toilet. Okay, class. Thank you so much for your active participation. I do enjoy my class with you right now. Thank you so much. But please check about the analyst of the students. Okay, I'll give it to you later. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Sir.
What is it? Yes, Adam. What is it?
Sir, attendance.
Oh, attendance. It's okay lah, not today lah. I assume that you are just attending my class. Okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Yeah, I know. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.